Every time you open a screen, you are stepping into a targeted crossfire. The digital environment functions as a relentless flood of algorithms and metric tracking, pushing you into a constant state of overthinking and complete paralysis. This environment is deliberately engineered to intercept your decision-making process. The goal is to replace deliberate, self-directed action with automated emotional reaction. The ubiquitous free AI workshops appearing across the internet serve a similar function. These programs often operate as data extraction traps, capturing your specific patterns of attention to refine the behavioral models used by the machine. This process is part of a larger cinematic supply chain. Your raw attention is extracted here, converted into a static data point, fed into a content generator, and then looped right back to you as a brand new distractor designed to manufacture anxiety. As this cycle accelerates, the volume of noise scales exponentially. Eventually, you reach a state of cognitive gridlock, frozen by 100 competing choices and contradictory arguments. The standard response to this confusion is to search for a definitive answer, to read another article or watch another video. But adding more data to a compromised system only deepens the noise. We are drowning in an engineered void. Surviving this environment requires a complete reversal of our standard approach, the radical mechanism of subtraction. This is the logic of reduction, a mathematical approach to filtering noise. An erratic waveform of digital input passes through a strict vertical filter, emerging as a single flat line. This clean signal represents clarity, entirely isolated from internet distractions. Maintaining that signal requires the development of a logical immune system. Like a biological defense, this system identifies mental pathogens. Detecting algorithmic hype or manufactured urgency, it neutralizes the threat through systematic dismissal. This defense brings immediate relief. Obsession with checking metrics vanishes. The urge to overanalyze disappears. You transition from a passive consumer absorbing the feed into an active, impenetrable filter. Clarity is the ultimate byproduct of subtraction. By aggressively stripping away the unnecessary, you uncover truth previously buried under data. This principle of subtraction scales beyond personal screens. The exact logic of noise used to capture attention online manages the structures that govern society. In the architecture of governance, political systems utilize this strategy of distraction. By keeping populations tangled in outrage, institutions manage the narrative without interference. Strip away rhetoric to find democracy's simple definition, a balance between two blocks, institutions and people. Injecting manufactured arguments adds artificial weight, violently tipping this balance to favor the institution. Much like a cluttered app interface, the dense layers of modern governance obscure the core relationship between the people and power. Mastering the logic of reduction allows you to see through the static at both levels. You identify algorithmic manipulation in your hand and institutional control in your government. This state of operation is the naked dispatch. You stand detached from puppet power. While the crowd reacts frantically to every new stimulus, you have returned to your own autonomy. Your relationship with technology changes. You can allow artificial intelligence to exist as a standalone entity, observing it without feeling the need to compete with it or serve it. You move through the digital world balancing wit and heart. You can navigate the noise without being absorbed by it, because your mind is finally grounded in its own logic. There is an immense, functional power in the decision to ignore. Protecting the integrity of your focus is the most effective way to resist the engineered void. On this one earth and in this one life, true power resides in the ability to remain still. Clarity is found by choosing the signal